So the next one in American English.
You like try it a bit faster?
Betty bought her bought some butter, but said she, this butter is bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter.
Hello.
Yeah, I used to do tongue twisters a lot when I was a kid. They were really fun. I can't say lately I've done any.
As a kid, definitely did tongue twisters. Maybe as a drinking game, trying to do tongue twisters, but it's been a while.
Have you done any before?
Yeah, same with my friends before. I think it was like primary school or something.
Like in English?
Yeah, in English.
Oh, okay. Is it really hard?
Yeah. No.
Probably not.
I want to say I'm pretty good at it, but let's see.
6 slimy snails slid slowly seaward. In American English, we would say 6 slimy snails slid slowly seaward.
In British English, 6 slimy snails slid slowly seaward.
Yeah, like with the C word, you say like C word.
Mm-hmm.
And then in British it would be like C word or something.
Seaward.
C word.
Yeah.
I would say American for me because I use Australian accents. It's hard for me to do the R sound, like the American R sound.
Word. Yeah, it's very hard.
Yeah, C word.
Can you try to do it in American pronunciation?
Okay, I don't want to be rude about it though. 6 slimy snails slid slowly seaward.
Yeah, you did sound pretty
Yeah?
American. Yeah.
Can you try and do it in British accent?
All I can think of is Harry Potter right now. 6 slimy snails slid slowly seaward.
I think it was good.
Yeah.
Is it difficult to change your accent and try and do it?
I'm not sure if there's like much difference before the C word. I think it was just pretty similar before then, but it was okay.
Treid who lived up in a tree who knows.
So the next one in American pronunciation would be a tree toad loved a she toad who lived up in a tree. He was a 2-toed tree toad, but a 3-toed toad was she. It was a little harder, that one. What about yours?
Okay, so in British English, a tree toad loved a she toad who lived up in a tree. He was a 2-toed tree toad, but a 3-toed toad was she.
Did they sound very different?
Honestly, not much. I think it was like more than pronunciation. I think it was the differences in tone. So yeah.
Can you try it in a British accent?
A tree toad loved a she toad who lived up in a tree. He was a 2-toed tree toad, but a 3-toed toad was she.
That was good.
Did it sound British?
Can you try to do it in American English now?
How do you do it in American again?
A tree toad.
It sounds the same. A tree toad. Toad.
Toad. It's not toad, it's toad.
Toad.
Yeah. Very flat. It's not O, it's O.
A tree toad loved a she toad who lived up in a tree. He was a 2-toed tree toad, but a 3-toed toad was she.
That was good. Yeah. Yeah.
Which one was more difficult, British English or American English?
Definitely the American English. I can't do the O.
You can do it.
Oh.
Yeah.
I actually thought there wasn't much difference when I like heard it, but trying to say it out loud differently, it was pretty hard.
So the next one in American English. Betty bought some butter, but said she, this butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butter will make my batter better.
Okay. In British English, Betty Butter bought some butter, but she said this butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bitter old better butter will make my batter better. Can you hear the difference? What do you think?
This one like brings out the most differences between the two accents. The American, you go Betty butter, and the British, you go Betty butter.
We say the T's as a D, and you guys actually say T sound. Betty. We say Betty. Which one will be harder, you think?
British for this one, because we don't really go like, we don't bring out the T sound as well. Me and my friends would kind of like, not to be like in a rude way, but we would joke about it in American accents. Because, you know those Californian accents where you like really stretch out the end, and, like
the Valley Girl accent.
Yeah.
Betty butter.
Yeah, lots of butter. I think they'd both be hard.
Do you want to try it in a British accent then?
Okay, so it's Betty Butter bought some butter, but says she this butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a better butter will make my batter better.
Did a really good job. Excellent.
Okay, are you ready to try the American one?
Betty bought some butter, but said she this butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a better butter will make my batter better. Is that okay?
Wow.
That's good. Was the American one difficult or the British one more difficult?
I found the British one difficult because there was so much like T sound for me to say. But in American, I try like not to sound like those one of those in those like Mean Girls accent.
Yeah.
Is it like difficult to pronounce for like English speakers?
Yeah, I would say it was pretty hard, especially when you get to those last two lines, because it's just like boom, 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 like trying to switch from A to E to U.
Just making sure you say the right vowel in the right word. Yeah.
Could you like try it a bit faster?
Yeah.
Betty bought some butter, but said she this butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter, but a better butter will make my batter better.
That was so good.
Yeah, excellent.
That was like focus.
Betty bought a... Straight up. Betty bought some butter, but she said this butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, I will make my batter bitter. Better butter will make my batter better. Do you think you can try it faster in whichever accent you feel you can do it best in?
Whichever. I think, okay. Betty bought some butter, but says she this butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a better butter will make my batter better.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was hard.
Oh my god, the end.
I think distinct.
Rat-a-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-too. Okay. Okay, so we have the next one in American English. Oh, what to do to die today at a minute or two till 2. A thing distinctly hard to say, yet harder still to do. For there'll be a tattoo at 20 to 2 with a rat-a-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-too. It's just weird because it doesn't make any sense. So you don't know what the context is.
Okay, in British English. Oh, what to do to die today at a minute or two till 2. A thing distinctly hard to say, yet harder still to do. For they'll beat a tattoo at 20 to 2. What a rat-a-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-ta-2. It's really difficult, this one.
Is it?
When you know a basic sentence structure, then you can just fit into that and then it's just the words. But this one, I'm not really sure what the sentences are saying, so it's harder to do.
Yeah, I think the fact that there's no logic in this whatsoever is what makes it hard, because you can't predict what you're talking about.
Exactly, yeah. Which accent do you think is going to be more difficult for you to do?
But from what I heard, I couldn't really like pick out the differences between the two. Because of that, maybe British.
Do you want to try in a British accent first then?
But I don't want to like sound like Harry Potter.
I mean, that is a British accent.
Okay.
The only British person she knows is
It's Harry Potter.
Is it like the thing you put in your head to get yourself into a British accent?
Yeah,
I have things like that too.
Yeah. This while you read it.
Yeah. Or what to do to die today at a minute or two till 2. A thing distinctly hard to say, yet harder still to do. For there'll be a tattoo at 20 to 2 with a rat-a-tat-tat-tat-too.
The biggest difference is just that last line.
Yeah.
We say ta-ta-ta. How do you say it? I
Rat-a-tat-tat-tat-tat-tat-too.
guess it's pretty similar.
I think the twos are different.
Yeah.
I would say two, tattoo, and you would say...
Tattoo. We don't draw it out.
Yeah, I
again.
can't.
Yeah. Do you want to try the American one?
Okay. Or what to do to die today at a minute or two till 2. A thing distinctly hard to say, yet harder still to do. For they'll beat a tattoo at 20 to 2 with a rat-a-tat-tat-tat-too.
And you got better at the end.
Oh,
Yeah. At
really?
first you still sounded very British, but at the end it was like, okay, now it's American.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Which one was harder?
American actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do the O sound.
Ooh.
ooh.
I think the tongue twisters really sounded different in British English and American English.
Especially Betty Botter. That one, I think it came out the most. Yeah.
You can really hear the difference of the vowel sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a lot of differences with the T sound as well. And the O sounds, I think it's the harder to fix. Like the T, you can just like say it, like if you think like, you know, I'm gonna say British accent, you can say the T's. But the O's, it's hard to fix. So yeah, that was really interesting.
That was good fun.
So today we did tongue twisters in British and American accents.
If you like the video, like and subscribe, leave a comment.
We'll see you again soon.
Bye.
Bye.